Greetings, my lovely Latin students. We are in chapter 10 of our textbook, so go ahead and get ready for that. I've got some work to do. I'm going to be posting some photographs of assignments, and of course, if there are questions, I can go through certain things and upload them as videos or just do quick PowerPoint sort of presentations. It's fine. That's kind of how we're going to operate. But in the meantime, I hope you and your families are well, and I hope you have plenty of provisions and toilet paper. Yeah, without further ado, let's talk about some Adjectivo Explosivo. What? Here we go. So we have been laboring over the idea of adjective and noun agreement for a while. I told you it's one of the more difficult things to do in Latin, and so I want to just go through a few quick things with you. Maybe you remember you have magna, puella. Okay, awesome. First declension, feminine, that works. Magnus servus, second declension, masculine, also works. And then we have magnum periculum, which is neuter and second declension, so that works. And then things started getting a little bit dicier when we had adjectives that go first, second declension adjectives that go with third declension nouns. Mater means mother, and that is obviously a feminine noun. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that A from the first declension. I'm going to just steal the ending and put it with mater. Yes, we have talked about this. Yes, you have notes. So you should have this all ready to go. If you need me to upload it, like I said, go ahead and message me via the website. Please don't comment on the YouTube because I'm likely to not look at those because, never look at YouTube comments. I'm sure there'll be some people like, what? What's this guy talking about? But there it is. Latin textbook. Okay. So as you are looking, that's that. And what I want you to look at next is this. When it decides to work. Okay. So many years ago, there was a movie that came out called The Good, Bad, the Ugly. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I actually have it over in my... trying to gesture. Over in my DVD cabinet behind me, behind the wall, I guess behind the books. No, I don't have a secret compartment or a trap door or anything like that, although I really wish I did. Anyway, what I wanted to do is, if you have seen the movie or even know anything about it, it's on IMDB. If anybody knows anything about IMDb, Internet Movie Database, it is basically any movie or video game ever made. It tells you who made it and who's in it and who voices things and whatever else. So this movie that I'm talking about, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, stars Clint Eastwood, came out in the 60s, and on IMDb, it's actually in the top 100 films ever made. I believe it's even in the top 20 films ever made. So you can go to the bottom of their website and click on IMDb Top 250, and you can actually look through which movies are the highest rated according to users, not critics, but users. Anyway, so The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Why am I talking about this? Well, it's because when we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, they're adjectives, right? Good person, bad person, ugly person. In fact, in the film, we're talking about a good man, a bad man, and an ugly man. Yes, that's what it is. And the good man, of course, is Clint Eastwood. And there's another bad guy who's the bad man. If anybody's seen the movie Animal House, it's the dean of the university in Animal House, who is actually the same bad man in this movie. But of course, a lot of you will be looking at this video saying, Animal House? What's that? I'm not telling you to watch it. Anyway, so The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, it's a title. And if I say, oh yeah, what came of it? Well, the good came of it. Well, what do I mean? Like the good stuff, the good things? What that's called is a substantive adjective, which I have right here. Substantive adjective. I'm giving substance to the adjective that we're using. So the good man, the bad man, the ugly man. I don't need to say that. They're just good, bad, and the ugly. We use it a lot in our own language, though we don't quite realize that we're doing it. It's just a substantive, so you're going to see some stuff in this chapter that is going to be just an adjective. Okay, and just say it's the good. In fact, in Latin, a lot of times when you have bona and like the neuter and then plural, it's the goods or something like that. Like literally, like you have to go to the store and you buy your goods. That's where that sort of comes from. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at again is this third declension ending matchup. We have third declension adjectives, just like we have first, second declension adjectives. We have fidelis, puella, fidelis servus, fidelis periculum, fidelis mater. Like those things don't change. I don't know why we're talking about faithful danger, but whatever. Those all work together. And of course, these endings are going to change depending on what this is going to be. So these follow third declension rules. So you have icme, es, ibis, es, ibus. So we're talking about dative or ablative plural. We're talking about fidelibus puellis, fidelibus servis, fidelibus periculis, fidelibus matribus. So those two actually match. Of course, the differences are going to be some of the neuters. So if we're going to be like fidelia pericula, fidelia matris. Wait, that's to not neuter. What am I talking about? Forget what I just said with the mater part. Anyway, okay, I hope that helps, guys. If you have any questions, drop them on the website. Not here, please. And get going on your exercises. Thank you. Bye-bye.